So I am replacing the Hiram, and then this is what I'm replacing the Hiram with. Hey, what's going on, guys? Tokes here. We're back with a video, finally. It's winter here in Michigan, as you can see. But I finally have something to make a video on. We're gonna be getting rid of the Hiram. So here's the Camaro right now, all tucked up, as you can see. Hood on top. So stock hood, actually. Got rid of the cut one. But yep, we're getting rid of the Hiram. I wanted to test something out, so I want to get rid of it. People are gonna feel iffy about it. Some people like the Hiram, some people don't. I thought it was sweet. It was always sweet sticking out, so I loved it. So let's uncover the Camaro. I basically show you the Hiram, tell you why I'm getting rid of it. Also, and I'll show you the new intake, and then we're also gonna do a startup. This thing has not been started up in months now, since November. So let's get this puppy uncovered. So I'm just gonna take this off. And then the other day, I did my meth pump, the methanol pump, the Elky one, it's down there. That was annoying, just taking the fender off and everything. But as you can see, the cap that they send broke on me, so I'm gonna have to get a new one because I cannot find my old windshield washer fluid one. So I have no clue where that went, but I'm gonna have to order a new one. But here's what it looks like, no hood. Looks pretty sweet. So I'm gonna miss it. I mean, this thing just looks absolutely just crazy. It just broke so many necks when you were driving. It was just so funny. So many people thought it was a supercharger and everything, but it also, I've had some like issues with it, and it takes a lot to get it to work. As you can see back here, it cut the firewall and all that. So it's not the easiest thing to do. So I am replacing the Hiram, and then this is what I'm replacing the Hiram with. Boom. New BTR intake, the Trinity one. It wasn't out when I did my build. I would have actually done this one over the Hiram, so I didn't have to cut the hood. But like, look at this. It's a bad looking intake. And then one thing I liked about this thing already is it came with the fittings. Where are they at? I think they're right down here. But basically, it came with the brass fittings, as you can see. As you can see, it came with the brass fittings. So you don't have to source them like you did the Hiram. The Hiram, I had to try to find all the sizes for it. There was nothing online or anything. That's why I made the video on it. So this comes with it. And then it also comes with, you can get an option for the evap solenoid, which is what I did. I'm gonna try it out, see how it works. I'm hoping it works good. I'm actually gonna keep the Hiram until I get it tuned with the intake, because I wanna see if I actually gain power with everything. And I'm gonna post some results and everything on the Camaro page, and I'll also share it on here. So one of the reasons I am getting rid of my Hiram is to get my stock hood back. It's sweet with the hood cut, but at the same time, every time I washed it, and if it randomly rained or whatever and I got caught in it, I always was like sketched out, even though I know water gets into the engine bay all the time and it evaporates anyways. But I don't know, I want the stock hood back. I also think it adds a little sleeper look to it. And then another issue I was having was I have two different size meth nozzles. I feel like if I didn't have two different sizes, I'd be fine. But this one is a 15 and this one's a 10. And basically I was having an issue with the bigger one getting more fuel into the driver's side over here. And I was having issues with losing spark plugs on this cylinder and that cylinder. So I wanted to test it out. I'm gonna remove them and put them right back into where they were, take the tape off obviously. But if I had like two 10 nozzles, it would work, but the 15 and the 10 don't work like that. And another reason I wanted to get rid of it was I just wanted to test out the new intake. Just like with this intake, there was nothing, no videos or really anything about it. So I love making content. So I wanted to get the new intake, test it out for everyone. People have tested it on NA cars and stuff. I know some of the shops like GPI and that have, I think, tested it a little bit. but I've never seen a direct comparison from the Hiram to the BTR with literally changing nothing but the intake. So I'm gonna grab some junk towels out so I can set the hood down and put the hood on my garage floor and take it off the Camaro so I can start it and pull it out of the garage real quick. So lay the towels on the floor and then just take the hood off and set it down. All set, ready to pull the cover off and start it up. All right, we're gonna peel back the cover now and hop inside and get her started up. Just enough. Uncover them tips. All right, let's hop inside the cockpit. I'm hoping this thing starts. I have not started it in a while, like I said. But let's prime the fuel pump real quick. Get it prepared. All right, let's see if this works. Make sure no lights. Baby sounds good. Car looks mean with no hood. I kind of want to keep the hood off and just keep that Hiram. It's tough whether I want to keep it or not. All right, I'll pull it back in now. So we'll get this intake installed within the next week or so, and I'll post a video on that. It doesn't seem like a hard install, just seems like any normal intake install. So we'll see, but I'll film a video doing that. Also pulling the Hiram off. That'll be later in the week. It's cold in Michigan. I hate working in the garage when it's cold. It's supposed to warm up to the 40s, so I'll be working on it then. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Sucks. We won't be seeing the Hiram anymore. But we got to test out a new intake. So I'll see you guys for the next video when we install the intake. Peace.